Hey, this is Jim at Broadfield. Thanks for joining us for another Broadfield Liquid Lunch. For those of you who join us weekly and know that I've been battling some back issues, I want to give special thanks to Gary for filling in for me a couple of weeks ago. And I am feeling better and standing up right now. But I wanted to make sure that on today's pre-show, we popped open one of Gary's favorite beers, which is Barn Rocker from Oyster Bay Brewing Company, which is a beer that they canned especially for the New York Islanders at the Nassau Coliseum. The Nassau Coliseum is the home of the Islanders and is known as the Barn. And the Barn Rocker was brewed for that occasion. Islanders are on quite a tear right now with a 2-game winning streak yet again, climbing their way up the standings, and definitely the best New York sports team in any sport right now. So it doesn't matter which New York sports team you're rooting for, the Islanders are definitely up there. And this brewed right here on Long Island, not far from the Broadfield offices in Oyster Bay, right on the North Shore. So Gary, thank you for filling in, and cheers. We're going to get started in the show in just a moment. Before we do so, I do want to remind you that Broadfield Distributing is live with our Liquid Lunch and Learn every Thursday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. We do try to commit to bringing you all the news and specials that you need to know each month at the beginning of the month. Today, we're going to run through some of these February news and specials because we haven't had a chance to get to them sooner. One of the great things that we like to do is bring guests onto the show. So when guests like Lon at Roland are available, or we could bring in our workflow sales specialist like Glenn or our storage specialist like Jared, we like to bring them in and bring you that information and while we're emailing you all the news and specials. But without further ado, let's run through everything we've got available for all of our dealers here at Broadfield. I'm going to talk about what's new at Broadfield, what's new in the industry, and, of course, new products and technology and specials available now. Let's start by talking about what's new at Broadfield. One of the greatest things that's new, if you saw the recent announcement, is we are proud to announce the new hiring of Brenda Wieszczewski as our West Coast sales manager. We've known Brenda for about 10 years now. In her previous history with Red, prior to that she was with Incase, and then prior to that she was at G Technology. Brenda has been a sales force on the West Coast, and now she's part of the Broadfield sales force. We're really happy to expand our reach and to put someone with feet on the ground in the West Coast market to support our West Coast dealers. Brenda is very familiar with the industry and is very familiar with the territory and knows what challenges you guys on the West Coast need addressed ASAP. Brenda is working very closely with Rich and our entire Broadfield sales team and is, of course, available to help answer any questions or concerns that you may have. In addition to the announcement of Brenda joining the team, we're going to have Dan and Glenn making a trip out to the West Coast to visit as many dealers as they can get to. That trip is on the schedule from March 9th to the 13th. So if you're located out there and you've got some time for a visit, please let us know. We'd love to get you on the calendar or even see if we could grab some drinks while we've got the guys out there on the West Coast. So again, for those West Coast dealers, if you're in the LA area, look for our team coming out there on March 9th through 13th, introducing Brenda and just shaking hands and meeting our dealers, knowing that Broadfield is here to help make things easier. Again, our motto, people like doing with Broadfield. People like doing business with Broadfield because Broadfield makes it easy to do business. Now we can say that's true even in the Pacific time zones. Big news in the industry. Black Dragon Capital signed an agreement to acquire Grass Valley. That's right. For those of you not familiar with Black Dragon Capital is the firm that is headed by Luis Hernandez Jr., the former Avid CEO. Lewis obviously knows a lot about our industry and knows a lot about the strength that Grass Valley has in the broadcast markets. Broadfield is great friends and very close with Lewis, and we're very happy to be part of the exciting new future plans for Grass Valley. There's going to be a lot of information coming out in the immediate future on what this acquisition really means, and we're looking forward to learning everything about it at NAB 2020. So if you're making plans to head out to the NAB show, remember, Sunday is the new Monday. The show starts a day earlier this year, and everyone's already panicked and juggling schedules, but Broadfield will have our entire crew out there, and this is one of the big announcements in the industry that we can't wait to see how it all comes together. Talking about shows, this week in Europe is the Integrated Systems Europe show. Now, while Broadfield is a U.S. distributor for all of our product lines, we don't have feet on the ground or presence at ISE, but a lot of our vendors do. And they're introducing some exciting new products over in Europe as we speak. These products are obviously going to find their way into the U.S. for the NAB show, and we may see things shipping right before NAB or right after NAB. Some of the things I really want to highlight is a brand new product from Epiphan, which is the Epiphan Live Script. The Epiphan Live Script is a real-time automatic transcription, hardware combined with service solution. For you Epiphan dealers, you may have seen Epiphan announce and demo this product on their Live at Epiphan webinar last week. For those who haven't had a chance to catch that webinar, check out the Broadfield blog at news.broadfield.com for a great demo on this product. Unfortunately, I don't have pricing information to announce just yet. What I can tell you is that it is going to be a real attractive, real affordable price point, and the hardware itself looks exactly like the Epiphan Pearl Mini. They basically took the Epiphan Pearl Mini and integrated their affordable live transcription, making this hardware box the access to their live transcription service. This is going to be a combination of hardware and services, and there'll be a lot of exciting new information coming out over the next couple of weeks. As that information starts coming out, Broadfield will, of course, communicate it to you, but take a moment in the meantime and check out the live demo that George at Epiphan hosted last week with their product manager. Bird Dog is making a great announcement over at the ISE show, talking about a new Bird Dog wall plate. A wall plate for your conference rooms or digital sign areas with NDI capabilities. Now you can take this wall plate, it has the NDI encoder and decoder built into it itself, put that into a wall next to your displays, and feed any NDI source from within your corporate location to your display wall. This is great to help build that ultimate AV experience and opens up NDI in yet another growing and expanding market, which is the AV conference rooms. Bird Dog also is announcing their new SDM family. They're using Intel's SDM architecture to, again, expand that NDI experience. They're announcing that over at ISE, and again, we expect to see a lot more detailed information coming over the next couple of months. G Technology is making some product announcements as well. G Technology is reintroducing the G-Speed Shuttle XL with Thunderbolt 3, which is their 8-bay RAID solution. These are all going to come fully populated with drives and have an EV reader included with them. That's going to be available in either a 48 terabyte, 80 terabyte, or 112 terabyte unit, starting at $47.99. We will have complete setup information. We are working closely with G Technology and WD Now to get all of our dealers to set up information that really will help minimize the amount of SKUs available to support your high-end post-production storage solutions for your customers. ProGrade. ProGrade joined us on the show not too long ago, talking about the exciting new CF Express. CF Express is taking off already, and ProGrade is positioned to be the leader in the marketplace. ProGrade cards are being used in demo cameras by Canon, Nikon, and Panasonic. ProGrade has a CF Express single slot card reader and even a dual slot reader on the horizon. ProGrade is going in hard to support this exciting new format, which is really going to revolutionize the speed and throughput capabilities required for today's cameras. Roland joined us on the show just a couple of weeks ago, announcing their brand new V8 HD, which I have on the table here in front of me. And of course, the Go Livecast, which is also available here. If we go back to that V8 HD for just a moment, the V8 HD is basically a souped up version of the V1 HD 4-channel mixer that has become so popular in live production and streaming. This V8 HD now gives you 8 inputs with scaling capability on 2 of those inputs, input 7 and 8. It is an all HDMI workflow, allowing you to build a complete live production with a digital audio mixer that Roland is known for, built into the unit itself. A great product that comes in under $2,000. Keep an eye out for this, as well as all of Roland's products, as well as some upgraded features and stuff that'll be introduced for NAB. The Roland Go Livecast, on the other hand, is how you create a pro production solution from your smartphone. The Go Livecast allows you to get live streaming with direct connection to your streaming platforms and plug-and-play setup from your smartphone camera. At just $249, this is going to be readily adopted by those in the space that are already doing podcasts and want to go to a video podcast with a real simple-to-use hardware unit. Now, let's talk about some of the specials that we have available, starting with those that are running this week. For our Sling Studio dealers, definitely take advantage of the Sling Studio Hub special and reach out to your Broadfield sales rep for more info on that. And this week, Avid is offering 15% off any Avid subscription. This includes the Pro Tools, Sibelius, and of course, Media Composer subscriptions. Whether you're talking about a standard or ultimate subscription or academic, you can offer all of those to your customers at 15% off. Atomos, hot off the press, just announced today that they are celebrating their 10-year anniversary with a great deal on the Atomos Ninja 5. The Ninja 5 promotion will go live on February 17th, and it'll allow you to sell that monitor for just $649. The $649 special is valid from February 17th to 29th. Contact your Broadfield, your Broadfield salesperson today, or check out your email inbox. We're working on the email now. Again, this promotion is hot off the press. We talked to you last week about some of the promotions available from NewTek. I want to remind you quickly that the trade-up special for the TriCaster Mini 4K NDI will allow you to offer your existing TriCaster customers up to $2,000 off the great new portable live production system. $1,000 off the TriCaster Mini 4K NDI a la carte, or $2,000 off the base bundle that includes the control surface. In addition to that trade-up program, we also spoke last week about how NewTek is now including the 2-stripe control panel with the TC1 bundles. The TC1 Select, Plus Select, Deluxe, and Max bundles now include this 2-stripe control surface instead of the previous large panel control surface, which has been discontinued. Those other bundles are still available on the TC1, including the TC1 a la carte, the TC1 with the small control panel, and the TC1 Plus with the small control panel are also still available. We also brought to you at the beginning of the quarter some of the Red DSMC2 Monstro 8K promotions. For our Red dealers, I want to remind you that there are 3 promotions currently available. The competitive trade-up is available through the end of March, allowing you to offer anyone with a Sony, Arri, Panasonic, Canon, or other cinema camera the opportunity to upgrade to a DSMC2 Monstro 8K for just $34,500. Or you can offer your customers with an existing Red camera, a DSMC2, Weapon, or Epic W, the ability to trade out to a DSMC2 Monstro 8K for $29,500. That's an additional $5,000 savings for those who are trading up from Red cameras. And then finally, don't forget we have the DSMC2 Monstro Battle Tested Program. This is a Red certified pre-owned camera with a 90-day warranty and the ability to add Red armor for an extended warranty for an additional year. These battle-tested cameras are still available and are $34,500 while supplies last. On the table in front of me here, I have a PTZ Optics NDI camera with the PTZ Optics wireless cable. PTZ Optics have put together a promotion that they're promoting heavily that allows you to combine a PTZ camera with the wireless cable system and receive a $100 rebate. Or we can take this camera out of the equation, put one of PTZ Optics NDI Z-Cam cameras, and get a $50 rebate. The great thing about this promotion is it is a PTZ Optics rebate, and you, the dealer, need to do absolutely nothing. You send your customers to ptzopromo.com, they fill out the rebate form with the serial numbers for their devices, and they get $50 or $100 back from PTZ Optics directly. This allows you to offer the Z-Cams with the wireless camera system starting at just $18.99, or the PTZ camera, the NDI camera, with the wireless cable system for under $3,000, or right around that $3,000 price range, allowing your customers to use that PTZ Optics camera at up to 300 feet away from the production system itself. I also want to remind you that the Bird Dog P100 cameras in white, I'll keep it low for the table, in white or black are in stock and available at Broadfield. At $15.99 MSRP, this is the most affordable camera on the market with full NDI capability with Bird Dog's NDI on a chip. It also uses some great optics and gives you a great image like we're using them on our videos and in our studio itself. So that's all that we have for you for February. That's all. That's quite a lot. We've got some great deals, great promotions, and exciting news to share with all of our dealers. Stay tuned every week, Thursday at 1 p.m. We plan on introducing some great new bundles from Telestream on the Wirecast gear with PTZ Optics cameras. We'll also have some great bundles and promotions from LiveView, talking about the LiveView Solo, Solo Connect, LU300, and a great trade-in offer for LiveView customers. And we're also going to be putting a spotlight on PTZ cameras. Broadfield is your source for PTZ cameras from PTZ Optics, Bird Dog, Panasonic, and NewTek. And we have lots of options and choices to choose from. Whether it's HDMI, SDI, or NDI workflows, let us help you get the right PTZ camera for your customers. So definitely tune into that show as well. If you have any questions, I'm Jim at Broadfield.com. You can contact me or reach out to your Broadfield salesperson. Until next Thursday, cheers.
Broadfield Distributing is a value-added distributor of live production, streaming, video editing, and storage products. We only sell to resellers. We are always looking for new dealers. So call us at 1-800-634-5178 or email sales@broadfield.com. You'll like doing business with Broadfield because we make it easy to do business.